Let's talk Will Riley. It is very, very good news for Arizona that Will Riley has gotten to this point where he is not committed to Kentucky. We're very concerned about him possibly committing to Kentucky. He is not committed to Kentucky. That is very good. People also ask me, would you rather like Dame Sarr or Will Riley, like Mr. Tyler Warden? I would rather have Will Riley. Here's why. Period, point blank. If both guys look awesome, I am going to buy the American one each time because I know the competition that they are going against, period. That's where I am at when it comes to Will Riley. Yes, both of them look very, very good. Dame Sarr looks awesome. But if they're both 5-star kids, I'm gonna buy American, Sheer.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I haven't scouted Dame Sarr. Like, I haven't seen him in person, unfortunately. Will Riley, I mean, I don't know if people are, I'm going to do a humble brag here, Mike. You remember this. I wrote about Will Riley a year ago.
You did?
And he had his only offer at the time, I think, was Oregon, believe it or not. I think Oregon was like one of the first schools to offer him. And Tommy was watching him all by himself. I called Bossy over. Like, I've seen Will Riley a lot. He's really good. And I know what I'm getting with Will Riley. And I think that's always the question. It's similar to what we said with Caleb Love and Joe Sansanen. You always take what you know. I know Will Riley is good. I haven't scouted Dame Sarr. Arizona there's no way they scouted him as much as they have Will Riley. So if I'm choosing between the two, I'm choosing Will Riley.
What's amazing to me about Will Riley, too, and about if Arizona's able to sell him on this, is that he's going to a place where, and again, you watch his highlights, you watch his shooting. I mean, this is somebody that is easy to project, as a future NBA player. And watching him, he wouldn't start if he came here. Arizona would have 2 5-star players, 2 McDonald's All-American types. I mean, obviously, Will Riley and Carter Bryant, who would be coming off the bench here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, when you're choosing in June, I think maybe Will Riley has a chance to start at Illinois, maybe. But other than that, he's not starting at any of these schools. Like, it's June, right? And so he's got to say, okay, in terms of playing time, where am I at? Illinois can offer him a lot. Kentucky cannot, but I know Kentucky's in there. Kentucky's actually trying to get him to reclassify to 2025, or I'm sorry, not reclassify, just stay in 2025. Arizona's offering him quite a bit of playing time. He's an interesting case. I know there's rumors on Twitter and posts by random people that Arizona is out. I can tell you that as of this recording right now, I can't say why I believe that to be inaccurate, but I very strongly believe that to be inaccurate. And I'm not saying Arizona's leading for him or anything like that, but I can tell you confidently, Arizona's not out.
Arizona's not out of this at all. And here's the thing, too, is like you said, Arizona has been on him a long time. I mean, they have a very good relationship with him. Now, some dweeb was trying to tell me, well, he's going to go to Illinois because of they have Orlando Antigua there. I don't care if Orlando Antigua is.
That's not why he would go to Illinois. He would go to Illinois because there's playing time available and their backcourt sucks.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he would go to Illinois, not because of Orlando Antigua. That does not great name, Orlando Antigua, but either way. So I would expect this to I think we're going to know this one here sooner than later as well, Sheer. I think that he's done his visits. He knows what each pitch is. And I've heard the same thing, probably not from as good a source as you, but possibly the same source, maybe not the same source. I don't know, that Arizona feels very much in this one.
I think next week. I don't think anything happens.
I agree with you.
If something does happen this week, it's probably not great for Arizona. Yes. But if you want this to go into next week, and then I think a decision probably comes next week.
Yes. Now, well, let's project his role. The Spacers would absolutely love him adding Will Riley. He would be very, very good for Spacer peace of mind. He is a very, very good. He's a very, very good shooter, and there's a possibility of getting 2 years out of him. It would be very nice to look at him and Carter Bryant and saying, yes, year 2 would be very nice. Sure.
Yeah, and Will Riley's a guy, you know, when I first watched him, he played 3 different positions. He played the 1, the 2, and the 3. He's just good. He can score. He's really smooth. He's a really good passer. Look, obviously I'm biased, but man, he would fit in really well with what Arizona likes to do offensively.